York's classic rock, Q1043.
Hey, thanks, Jim. We're speaking this morning with all-world linebacker C.J. Mosley. Good morning, C.J. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing well. How about you?
Oh, hanging in there. So, injuries literally been a pain in the neck this season. How you feeling right now?
I'm doing a lot better, especially since New England when I originally got injured. So just been a slow process, but dealing with the neck injury, it's nothing that you want to play around with. If you're not feeling 100%, then for me, I definitely shouldn't be out there. But feeling very close to it. So just looking forward to getting ready for this week and ready to get back on the field. So just taking everything one step at a time. So just been checking off my boxes to get back on the field.
That's great news. How was the bye week? What did you do? Did you take some time off, or you been busy here working at it?
Yeah, so we finished off the week Tuesday. I stayed back and just got an extra couple more training days in. So until Thursday, then just spent time, with my daughter. So just a lot of daddy time this this bye week. So just resting up and just hanging out with the family. So that was really it for me.
That's terrific. Hey, we talked to Jamie Sherwood a few weeks ago. He could not say enough about how great you've been, helping him grow in linebacker he can be. What do you see in him when you look at Jamie?
Well, he has a great amount of potential. I think one of his perks that helps him out with this defense mainly, him being a former safety, all the covering that we have to do as linebackers, playing in a lot of space, have to be very mobile, flipping your hips, getting downfield on the run. But I think where he's taking his game off, obviously with me being off the field has helped him out more. Just his presence as a leader, him finding his voice these past couple of years. And, obviously when his name was finally called this year, he was definitely ready. So I think that's what I've been most impressed with, just his leadership skills and his ability to, really just kind of really just being thrown in the fire this year and answering the bell. So, anything I can do to help him, as far as, me watching film or telling him some things that I see that can help him out, or just watching his game and, learning how he's becoming a linebacker and trying to see the game the way he sees it so we can, kind of be on the same page when we, talk about plays together or we see certain things. But his potential, his leadership skills and, just him finding his voice mainly this year, it's been really cool to see.
Well, I don't want to start anything here, but he says that he used to play as you in Madden back in college, but you're an Alabama guy and he's an Auburn guy. And I'm like, do we need to make a phone call to someone? It seems like it's like a violation of SEC
Yeah,
protocol or
well,
something.
it sounded like he didn't really want to go to Auburn, so he didn't get the scholarship he wanted to. But but yeah,
I said I didn't want to
he
start
doesn't
anything,
have he
man.
doesn't have too much to say this year with Auburn. I mean, we not
Yeah.
we didn't held up to our standard as the Alabama players, but we doing better than Auburn. We got the Iron Bowl coming, and that's going to be their Super Bowl for them. So we definitely got to make sure we get this win.
Do we even have to ask who you got?
Always Alabama,
Yeah.
always.
It's home for you guys, right?
I believe so. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Senior day for our Auburn guys. So gotta get it.
And
Gotta
it's
do what we
always
got
a
to
great
do.
game, right? Throw the
Yeah.
records out, doesn't matter. That is always a great game. So that's a good time. All right, look, it's to say it's been a disappointing season, kind of an understatement, probably because it feels like it's so close to being the polar opposite. You got 6 losses by an average of like 2 points or something like that. What are the goals going into like the last six?
Just taking one day at a time. This week we wanted to start off just kind of obviously finishing off our self scout that we started with last week, but a small introduction, going to Seattle. But we just have to take it one game at a time. We can't control what's going to happen at the end of the year. Whether we win it out or we lose every game. We won't be able to control what happens at the end of the year, but we can control our attitude. We can control how we approach the day each day. So. We have enough guys and enough people in our building doing that collectively, then we keep obviously producing and getting better at practice. But at the end of the day, we have to control what we can control each day. And when we get out there on Sundays, give it our best. I mean, that's what we've been doing this whole year. Obviously, injuries and certain plays and things haven't fell the way we wanted to, but at the end of the day, we can control, our attitude and we control how we approach each day. So that's just what we have to do.
Well, Seattle comes in with another ex-Jet QB and Geno Smith, another mobile QB. What do you need to do to slow him down?
Well, as far as the defense, for us, it's going to be stopping the run. We've been under fire with the run game a lot this year. And when teams are able to run the ball and you get defenses creeping up, bringing people in the box, that's opened up the back end and opened up, boots and play actions. You can open up the whole playbook. So as a goal for us is always going to be stopping the run, tackling well, coming off this bye. A lot of teams seem to go downward after the bye week because you kind of get away from those small fundamentals. But we just really have to, control our line of scrimmage on both sides. Control the ball, whether it's turnovers or getting turnovers, not giving away turnovers, and with our special team, just creating explosive plays and managing the field, flipping the field. So, the three most common things, but not that easy to do. But no, that's what we have to do.
We're talking with linebacker CJ Mosley. CJ, Thanksgiving coming up, of course. What is that like in the middle of an NFL season? I mean, you can't just like go to town on the feast until you need to take your pants off, like I do. But what do you guys do? You got to celebrate a little, right?
Yeah, usually, well, it all depends which day it falls on. So I think this year it's Wednesday, right? Is it
Well,
Wednesday
it's
or
always Thursday.
Thursday? So Thursday. So for us, it's going to be pretty much just be like a half day. So we're just going to cancel our evening meetings. But Friday we just add on to the
You
day.
get that John Madden 6-leg turkey thing, or
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's we got to get our work. We're professionals. We get paid to play on these holiday weeks and things
sure.
like that. But we definitely will have time to get home and spend some time with our family. So you just make the best of it.
What about when you were a kid? Was Thanksgiving a big deal for you? Not a big deal. You
Oh yeah, it's the same
yeah.
deal as it is now. I'm ready to eat right now. So family comes to town. When I was younger, we used to go to our aunt and uncle house and watch the game there. So we used to have people over. The kids used to be in their spot. We used to play video games, and then when the game start, we'll watch. Then go back to the video games at halftime. All the parents used to be in the living room just to watch the game on the big screen. So it was definitely a fun time. We had the trampoline they had outside, so it was a great time. We had a lot of action.
What's the favorite side dish?
Ooh, favorite side dish for me is dressing. I know some people up north they might call it stuffing, but
Yeah.
south we call it dressing. Throw some chicken in there, throw a little smoked oysters. Be
Ooh,
good to go. Yeah,
now we're
real good.
talking.
Yeah.
Pie? What about pie?
Um, I don't really eat. I don't. It's not big for us at least, but I know whatever pie's available, I'll
What
probably eat
what was dessert? What was dessert? What was the
it. Let
more
me see.
turkey?
Yeah, yeah, it's really just the side dishes. I'll have to see what we do with desserts this year. We might throw in some pastries or something like that, but it was mainly just you get your first plate, and if you're really hungry, you get a second plate. But really, the second plate is just all like the side dishes that you love. So you
Right.
got your mac and cheese, you got your greens, you got your black eyed peas, you got your dressing. So anything you need is gonna be there.
All right, I'm going to give you the pro tip. Are you ready for the pro tip? This
I'm
is this is
ready.
for the day after. This is for your leftovers. You take your dressing or stuffing, whatever you want to call it, take a big lump of it, put it in a waffle iron, make a waffle out of it. Then put all your leftovers on top of that waffle or just eat the waffle. The stuffing waffle is the greatest thing to come out of Thanksgiving ever. Somebody
Never heard
tipped
of
me to
that.
that,
Then.
especially if you got like sausage in there. Is there sausage in your dressing?
No, no sausage, no
No
sausage.
sausage in there. Some kind of meat, anything? Maybe even the oysters. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
What do you
or
get?
you can use oysters, or you can put chicken in it as well.
Yeah. All right. So take a big lump of that, squash it down in your waffle iron, make yourself a stuffing waffle, and you can thank me later.
You might have started something with that one. That was good.
Trust me. All right. Hey, CJ Mosley, best of luck on Sunday. Have a happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. And thank you for spending some time with us this morning. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Eric. Same to you.
New York's classic rock, Q1043.